I'm Stephen Porter. I'm a local artist. Inside the Norton Art Gallery is so much beauty, and I like to say that it never changes. Now, some of the shows change, but what's in it is beautiful. What's outside changes, but one good lasting thing is the fact that you can go into the Norton and see some of the most beautiful images that you'll ever lay your eyes on. So I got to thinking about what was something that really impressed me, inspired me, maybe even had an influence on me. And as a favorite piece, I had to say that it was more like a favorite style of art, and that would be by E.C. Prudhomme. And E.C. Prudhomme was a master engraver. He was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, 1911, and passed away in 1990. He started what was called a hobby, and I would have to respectfully disagree with that, and I'd say that it was his passion. And he started that around when he was 25 years old. For the next 15 years, he made a living as Jack Hagan, a wrestler. Now, this helped fund his engraving. It helped support him during these years. Like 15 years later, when he was 35 years old, he basically became a professional engraver. But you have to look at Mr. Prudhomme as Jack Hagan for a little bit and see, the fact that his passion was fueled by his wrestling career. And that wrestling career enabled him to not only meet prominent people in other countries, but he was able to travel and go to all these different countries. He was able to meet other master engravers, and he learned the craft from them. Now, he had it in him to begin with, I'd like to say, because this ability to not just cut into metal, but he dug it out. And his hands were strong enough to be able to dig in where other engravers were not able to get as beautiful as a relief as what he was able to accomplish. Mr. Prudhomme engraved everything from swords to guns to rifles, pistols, and to look at it, to see the beauty of it, it's like a painting, it's like a sculpture. And I wonder sometimes if that alone, when I was a child and my parents used to bring me up here very often, I would look at these pieces and I wonder sometimes if that had a lasting influence on my own art, because when I create a mask or my pen and inks or even my large murals, some of those images and shapes and lines and the floral designs I have on there. And I wonder if maybe that wasn't some of that I had seen that had an influence. And if it did, then that's a good thing. Another connection with Mr. Prudhomme was the fact that my father knew him and one day surprised me with a Gerber knife that Mr. Prudhomme had engraved the end of it. And it was absolutely beautiful. It had my initials on it. So I would like to say that if you're in the area, make a point to come to the Norton to see the beautiful artwork of E.C. Prudhomme.